Hey guys, I don't even know how to start this video. A lump in my throat, literally. There's been a change, a pretty big change in my life, and I feel like, not that I owe an explanation, but I want to provide an explanation because curious minds are going to want to know. And I don't know, I just kind of feel like I owe it to you guys. So many of you have been with me from the beginning with Stella and Dot. I started with that company in 2013. I was pregnant with Addie. I was a customer. I mean, I have so many videos on my channel of my story, how I started. I've been with them for 9 years, coming up on 10 years, and it, honest to God, breaks my friggin' heart that I'm even going to say what I'm going to say. This is so sad and like bittersweet at the same time. But I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in on what's going on. I feel like you are an extension of my family and my friends. And I therefore just I want you to be a part of this. I want you to continue hopefully following me on my journey and rally me right now because I'm feeling a little bit insecure. I'm not going to lie. So I am I guess I'm essentially leaving Stella and Dot. I don't know if that's the right word. I should, not so much leaving, but like pivoting or evolving. I'm still going to have my website. You can still shop with me anytime. I'm still going to love and obsess over the Ever skincare. Personally, if you are an Ever customer, use the skincare, you can still get that through me. I'm not shutting my website down, but I'm just not going to be sharing it as I once did, as I have for the last almost 10 years. I got my start with Stella and Dot because I fell in love with the jewelry. I was a customer long before I ever became a stylist / ambassador. I started going to trunk shows and I was like obsessed. Like I couldn't have enough. And I was having my own parties just to get free jewelry because I was like spending so much and I had been approached a few times to do it and be a stylist, and I just had too much on my plate. I had a full-time job and I put it off as long as I could until I couldn't anymore because I just wanted to support my habit of shopping with them. And so I signed up to be an ambassador when Addie was in my tummy. That part just like makes me really emotional because she's 9 now. And when I started that journey with Stella and Dot, I had no idea what would happen, the doors that would open. I had no idea the potential that there was and the kind of opportunity that I was saying yes to. I just signed up because I wanted a 25% discount on the jewelry, and I thought, if I'm going to keep shopping, I might as well get it at a discount and maybe I can even earn some free jewelry. And I started wearing it in my videos and people would ask, where's that necklace from? What are those earrings? And I just assumed everybody else was obsessed with Stella and Dot, and turns out not a lot of people knew what it was. I started linking it in my description box and my business kind of blew up. And I have been at the top, one of their top sellers for several years now. I've broken company record for the largest sales in a year, and I've maintained my top spot for a little while now, and I'm very proud of that. Stella and Dot has been like a baby to me, like one of my children. I feel like it's ebbed and it's flowed, and it's been with me through being a single mom. I really relied on that as my income to support Addie and I, and I ended up coaching a very large team. And like I said, it's been such a cool ride, and been on trips, free trips, and had opportunities, bought my first Rolex, with my bonus a couple years back. And I have worked so hard at this business, and I have met so many customers and created friendships. Honestly, some of my closest friends to this day I met through this company, and I will forever be grateful for the opportunities, not just from an income perspective, but from just a life perspective. I grew up with this company, and I never thought this day would come. I can't believe I'm getting emotional. Holy shit. It's like so crazy. Never thought this day would come, but in life, you know, you have to keep evolving and you have to learn to roll with the punches. And the truth is the company is making some changes and, you know, taking different turns, and unfortunately I'm just not aligned with those anymore, and I don't feel like it's the best thing for my family and I. So I have had to make some hard decisions and pivot, and I want to continue to evolve, and I want to continue to soar and break records, and most importantly, I want to be able to represent and sell a product that I love and that I'm passionate about and that excites me and that gets me out of bed in the morning. You know, I do the influencing thing on Instagram, and I have for a few years now, but the truth is, like, Stella and Dot was my sole income for a really long time. And if I'm being 100% honest, I miss the glory days. I miss where it once was, but, and you know, with a lot of things changed. COVID, the pandemic, it really hit us, and I feel like I just need to keep moving on. And I've always been somebody that, like, in life and in general, with my business and everything else, I've always been somebody that keeps her head down, like stays in her lane, just focuses on what I have going on, what's in front of me. I don't get involved. I don't get tied up in, you know, the noise. And there's been a lot of noise and there's been a lot of changes, and I have just, you know, stayed focused and stayed in my lane. And despite my own personal feelings about a lot of the changes, I've stayed because of the jewelry. The jewelry has always, I feel, is what set us apart. It's always excited me. I've talked to so many of my friends in the last week and just in this business, and I told them how it used to feel like Christmas morning when I had a Stella Dot box coming. You know, 9 years in, I was like still anticipating, tracking the tracking, and wanting to tear it open. And the truth is, it's changed, and we've lost some really good people that went into making the jewelry what it is, and it's just kind of gotten harder for me to feel inspired and be excited. And so that's kind of when I knew I had to really start making some hard decisions. So with that being said, I am going to be sticking with jewelry, sticking in direct sales. I feel like that is who I am at my core. I never thought that would be my thing. Like, I came from corporate America and then hated it. Will never go back. And being my own boss and kind of being entrepreneurial, I guess, in a sense, has just been so, what's the word? Like, so good for my soul. And being able to make my own hours and have the flexibility to take my kids to school and pick them up from school and be at all of their sporting events and, you know, travel on the weekends and go away with my husband. Like, those things are all very important to me. And I don't want to lose sight of that. So I feel like for that reason alone, like, direct sales and marketing is just like where I want to stay, because it's been so good to me and it's been so good to my family. And with direct sales, with anything, with any sales, you have to love what you're selling. You have to believe in it. You have to be passionate, or who else is going to believe you? And I know for me, like, I have built this based on my reputation alone. And so that's another reason why I just really wanted to make this video and be completely transparent. I consider you guys like my friends, my family, and I would never want, with anything here, Instagram, anything, any of the collaborations that I do, like, I would never expect or ask or recommend anybody to spend their hard-earned money on something I wouldn't spend my hard-earned money on. So with that being said, given the fact that I have a sincerely borderline not so healthy obsession with jewelry and fashion, my next step and the company that I'm going to be starting with, it just seemed like the best fit. And if I'm being 100% honest, when I have looked at this company in the past, because several of my friends have gone there, the website is not so cute. I mean, it could use a lot of work. And I've expressed this to them, and I would love to help them fix that. But lucky for me, I run my business online. So you guys are able to like see this stuff as in person, as close to in person as you can get without actually being in person. So for that, I'm grateful, because my friends have been sending me videos of some of the jewelry, and I'm like, I would never order that off the website had you not sent me the picture. So I'm really excited. I feel like there's just so much potential here. When they reached out, I asked, would it be possible to get some jewels in my hand? Because again, like I really have to love the product, be excited, buy into it myself before I could put my stamp of approval on it. And when I tell you guys, like the excitement and the anticipation to get this box of jewelry and like open it up again was like, felt like old times. And I felt like a spark was reignited in me, and I like tore everything open in Nashville. I had them send it to me in Nashville when I was there with my girlfriends, and we were all like oohing and awing over everything. And I just felt like this overwhelming sense of like peace and calm, and like, this is it. It just feels right. I've been wearing the jewelry. I know so many of you have noticed, because nobody misses a beat, especially on my Instagram. I know I'm not on here as active, but on my Instagram daily, like nobody misses a beat. I have some of it on now, like this bracelet I am obsessed with. Also, let me show you. I have so much in front of me, and I can definitely do like a more in-depth, just like introducing you to all the jewelry, but like look at this bracelet. When I tell you like this bracelet online just does not do it justice. We'll link you to my website, and you can start looking around and browsing. The other thing that I love about the opportunity that this company provides as a customer, if you're shopping as a customer, the prices are incredible, and there are so many opportunities to save money. Like for example, this is a $180 bracelet, and you can get it for 30 bucks. Free shipping, always over $90, which it's not hard to get to that $90 point. They run all these promos that are like permanent on their line, on their website, on my website. That's crazy to say. If you spend $67 like in your cart, you unlock all of these $30 items, and you can put 2 in your cart, like this bracelet being one of them. Normally it would be like $180. But yes, and like I said, I don't want to turn this into like a jewelry video, but it's good stuff. Like, do these look familiar? These are like the more affordable Dior Treballis that I have and love. I wore these in Nashville. I had a lot of questions about these bracelets. I'm just very excited. There's so much. One thing with Park Lane is that they cater to like basically 3 generations of women. Your grandmas, like there's stuff on the website that like I know my grandmother probably would have worn and loved. You have our moms, like that generation, and which is really cool because my mom and I have completely different tastes in jewelry. And then you have like me, and then you have younger, like teens. So there is something for everybody. There's so much. It's so overwhelming, and I am just really excited. I feel like the spark is lit. I could have completely gone away from direct sales and jewelry, and I could have gone in any other direction. Could have just stuck to the Instagram thing and been fine, but I truly feel like there would have just been this void missing from my soul. And jewelry, it's just the jewelry. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I represent, I collab, I purchase and share as a customer lots of different jewelry brands. So this should not come as a shock to you. This is going to be really exciting, and I hope that you guys are getting excited too. Like I said, if you are here because you found me through Stella and Dot. Oh, you did a good job, and you colored that yellow and green?
Yeah.
Good job, Ben. Proud of you. Good job.
Are you coming down?
Yeah, I'll be down in a little. If you have been a customer of mine through Stella and Dot, I would encourage you not to leave me. Stick around. Look at these hoops. I wore these in Nashville too. They're so fun. I'm just getting started, and I'm just really excited to share the opportunity, share the jewelry. Coaching was never really my thing, but I don't know. I feel like maybe now I like might not be like the worst thing to just like try something different. So if you're watching this and you are a Stella girl, I know that there's been so many changes, and I know it's a little worrisome, and you're probably thinking like, what do I do now? Feel free to reach out. I'm an open book. I would love to do this with others together. Like I said, a lot of my friends have already joined prior to me, and so it's also very comforting. It's feeling like I'm like already stepping into something where I feel a little sense of comfort. It's not like I'm just fish out of water. And jewelry is like what I know, and it's what I love, and it fills my cup, and it also provides an income for my family. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. I can't wait to take you guys along. It's the end of an era, it almost feels like, but when every door closes, there's always another one to open. And I feel like this is just, chapter in my book, but we're still in the same book, continuing on with my journey, and we're just turning the page to a new chapter. And I hope that you guys will stick around and see what happens next. I don't know, but I just felt like I really wanted to make this video and explain to you guys what's going on and where I'm at, and maybe why you might see less of me sharing Stella and Dot. I'm still going to wear Stella and Dot. I still have like that tray in here that I always talk about, like my vault that I will never part with. They are in my personal collection for life. Pieces that at one point just made me so happy and inspired. I will hold on to those forever. Like I said, in life, we have to keep evolving, and we have to be able to roll with the punches and pivot and do what's best for ourselves and our families and do what makes us happy. And jewelry has just always made me happy. Direct sales, relationships, customer building. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, to be honest, but I never expected it to be that. And I don't know what the future holds for me at Park Lane, but I'm excited for it. And I know how hard I work, and I know how bad I want this to work, and how much I want to be successful at this. And I know my work ethic, so I'm not worried. And I have like an amazing support at home. Dan's been so incredible through it all, because he knows I've been struggling for a little while now, and just decision making and some of the changes. So if you guys want to see like a more intense overview of all the jewelry I have in front of me, like there's a lot. I can definitely make that for my next video and show you everything that I have here and just talk you through it, but I'm really excited. I'll link my website, my new website, in the description box, and if you guys have questions, let me know. We're gonna do this together again, like I did with Stella. I feel like I really put Stella on YouTube through my videos. I put us on the map on YouTube, and I don't see much Park Lane stuff on YouTube or on social media in general, which to me also feels like an incredibly huge opportunity that I want to try my hand at. So if you guys want to see a Park Lane video, see the new jewelry, see what's making me excited, let me know. Leave it in the comments below, and we'll film like an unboxing / already unboxed, because I've already tore through this, but I could show you some of the pieces that I have that I love and how I would style them. The other really exciting thing about Park Lane is always coming out with new stuff and refreshing. At the same time, their stuff lives on their website. Like, stuff is not going out of stock very quickly. Stuff's not being retired every other day. It's there for a good amount of time. So I also this company is a family-owned business, family-owned and operated for 67 years. They're obviously doing something right, and I'm excited to see what that is, and I'm excited to be a part of it. I hope you guys understand and will, like I said, cheer me on and rally me, because this is a pretty big decision for me, and it's sad and exciting all at the same time. I have literally all the feels. I was so nervous to make this video, but I already feel like a weight lifted just talking it out with you. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. You get 2 videos from me this week. My Friday video will be this unboxing, which I have not filmed yet. You can see which bag I ended up with in Nashville. Thank you guys for watching this video. Want to say bye, Ben? Love you guys. See you later. Bye.